Hey guys, I'm back. Finally got this account reinstated after a few days of suspension. Thankfully, I was able to get it back. It's a 10-year-old plus account. You know, over the years, I was dropping a lot of knowledge on here that I had to go and pull out, unfortunately, because of guideline reasons. And, you know, sadly, for whatever reason this week that I got suspended, I have no idea. I've only been utilizing AI for artwork and posting facility photos with no plants and such. The reality is, anytime I post a photo of any kind of plant or roots, it ends up getting deleted. You know, this platform is definitely not hospitable for us, and I had to create a backup account. If you already haven't followed it, it's at boomsfarm_ now. It is not shadow banned, and I appreciate those of you that were already able to follow and shout me out over there. I really appreciate helping try to get me back in the community light, if you will. You know, the reality is I know a lot of you have probably been through this as well, and it's very challenging because we're decentralized. In this industry, we can't really market and advertise the same. We work a lot on networking and referrals and, you know, event shows and such. And, you know, for a lot of us, you know, to be able to network through social media has been a big deal. And for those reasons, I've been having to branch out and build more on X. Some of you have probably seen that I've been talking about building my YouTube channel, which what I'm doing now is the link in my bio will take you to the YouTube and you can subscribe, but I'm going to be dropping all my cultivation videos there. So you can see all the behind the scenes grow, flower photos at the nursery, testing and all that stuff. So be sure to go over there, check out the YouTube channel and subscribe. Additionally, go to my website, it's boomsfarm.com. The link is in that bio. This way you guys can subscribe. Scroll down to the bottom, subscribe. My first newsletter goes out on Monday. I'm gonna be doing some fun educational drops and some freebie gear there, hats, you see them in the background, scissors and some cool stuff. I've got seeds. I'm just looking to, you know, really create some entertaining giveaways, right? And just give back to the community. But the reality is that Instagram is just not hospitable for our community, and it's sad. You know, we've always been there to help each other, and I miss the days of, you know, high times and other events and the ability to pop on Instagram and just shoot and show you guys what's going on behind the scenes, whether it's in my stories or a post like this. But likely I'll end up doing some educational videos. Posting up like this is a lot easier for me just to get on the camera and literally just talk about, you know, whatever in the grow. I'll still post some actual photos and other things of like my facilities, but they're not going to have any photos of plants, and I'm having to figure out how to make that work. The reality is next week I'll probably be utilizing my new backup account more because it's not shadow banned. And what I've learned is this account, although 26,000 followers, has been heavily shadow banned. The engagement and reach is super limited. So I may just keep this one, you know, as a, an ability to network because it's been around, but the new account is probably where I'll build more of the educational content for you guys. And then the actual content from the grows will be on YouTube and maybe some posts on X. It's just not, you know, the same. Unfortunately, this has been a challenge for me, and I'm sure a lot of you to go through, but the reality is that we're just gonna have to adapt and grow, like I always talk about, and I'm here to support you guys. The reality is I'm still focusing a lot on our nursery genetics, IPM, tissue culture services, and pathogen testing. I've got a few new things in the pipeline too, but the best way, guys, is just to subscribe to the newsletter, go check out my links so you can get my contact information and stay in touch, because the moment, you know, Instagram's gone, you can't find me, right? And people that are in my DMs and writing me and stuff like that just ghosted, right? And that's why I tell people, hey, let's not talk about business in the DMs. Let's get off and contact me directly. Because I think I mentioned to you guys before, but they're watching your DMs. And I'm sure some of you know that, but I actually got suspended from DMs for 3 days as a punishment and can't go live for a year. All because of one AI post and a story. So, you know, I'm not going to get too into it. I'm going to tread lightly. I've been seeing Instagram flagging things where if I go and make slightly offensive comments on somebody's page, it says to edit or remove it because others have been removed that were similar. I think it's ridiculous. You can't have the same free speech. I'm not even that big of an asshole talking shit. You know, I'm just on there, you know, speaking my mind and being a little frank. And I'm sure similar, you guys are seeing that. And it goes for the posts. And even people reaching out to DM one another, it gives you a warning, or following somebody, it gives you a warning. It's treating us like children, frankly, that, we need some sort of protection. And, I understand for age restrictions, keeping it, 18 and below, can't see or access certain things. I get that. That's fine. I don't need kids to be seeing this content. But if you're a grown adult and you're in this business, especially, we should have that ability to network, and connect, right? So anyways, guys, make sure you follow that new account, boomsfarm_. Check out my YouTube and the links in my profile. I'm going to be doing my best on this account to keep it entertaining, but I'm probably going to focus more on that new account since it's not shadow banned, and I can kind of build the educational platform there a little bit better. But definitely thank you for all the support, guys, and happy growing.